Hello, everybody, and welcome back to GameStack Podcast right here on We Just Love Games Network. I am your host, Vendertron, and joining us this evening, as always, is the wonderful Shalene. How are you, Shalene?
Oh, I'm doing great, actually. It was a good week.
It was a good week. Excellent, excellent. I haven't seen you for like ever.
Yes, it's been a minute, hasn't it,
It's only
since
been
we've
a
done one of
year. It's
these?
only been a
Yeah,
year. Um,
yeah. It's been 84 years.
I can
Uh,
still smell the fresh paint. We apologize to our listeners who like to tune in live every week. We have been away for the last couple of weeks. The first week, I was out and down for the count. And then last week, Shalene was down for the count in terms of our health. So,
we're both doing much better.
yes, we are.
Mhm.
Except a little bit of indigestion from this Summersby Blackberry cider. We are not
Hashtag
sponsored.
not sponsored.
Yeah, we are
But we
not
could
sponsored.
be.
That
Call
would be
us.
cool. That would be cool
Mm.
sponsorship,
I would like to shout out Mr. Nailhead in the chat. We haven't seen him in
Oh my
forever. How you doing, Mrs.? Say
gosh.
hello to Mrs. Nailhead for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. They watch together
Yeah, and their
sometimes.
son, Brad Nail.
It
So how was your week, Shalene?
was
How's
really
things?
good, actually. Yeah, it was good. I had a nice week at work. It was very quiet. Half the staff was just not in the office. They were at a conference.
Uh-huh.
So that always makes things slower and quieter. So I had a very calm little week. And today I actually got off work a few hours early. So Archie and I went on a date and nobody stole our license plate this time. So we consider that quite a win. We went to the bookstore and got a bunch of books at the used bookstore, stacks of books, hashtag book stack.
Did you
Um,
look through them yet?
yes, yeah, we did. Some of them are winners, some of them may not be. We will see. Um, but it was a lot of fun. We bought they had mystery bags of
Yeah.
books,
Yeah.
and uh, and I bought three of them.
I've been meaning to ask you, how's your gym regimen going?
It's going great. I think that's something we haven't mentioned. I think that started after the last time we did a podcast.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Might have had
I,
something to do with the fact that
yeah,
you were sick last week.
might have actually, might have. I've been going to the gym fairly regularly,
Yeah.
not every day, but
Okay.
several times a week, and it's been
Excellent.
going pretty well. So far, I'm just doing like the treadmill. I'm not terribly fit, so we're gonna start slow and not hurt ourselves.
That's exactly
Uh,
how you start,
mhm.
though. That's exactly it.
But
Yeah.
I do feel much better. I feel good. I've been
Oh,
enjoying the time.
I bet you're
And
sleeping like a rock.
yes, yes, I have been sleeping well. And um there's a little movie theater in the gym
Yeah.
that has treadmills instead of chairs. So I watched some movies in there on the
That's so
treadmill. It was
awesome.
really fun.
That's
Yeah.
cool. My gym at the at campus is pretty good. Like they've got a lot of different equipment, but it's very crammed. Like it's a lot
Hmm.
of different equipment all crammed into one little space, and they didn't arrange equipment so that you're like looking out a beautiful window or like some art. You're like facing other people,
Yeah. So you're
and
watching
it's
some
so
dude like
gross. Like I hate
being
it.
sweaty and just
Yeah.
like focused.
Anyways, Mr.
But
Nailhead in the chat says, "So I'm way out of the loop. Has Rick just been moving? Rick's been moving for like 9 months, you guys."
it was a process. Yeah, I chatted with him in Discord earlier today. He's doing good. He's happy, living his best life. So
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Hopefully
doing
we'll
good.
have him back on the show soon.
I hope
Um,
so.
Speaking of a show, we do have one to do. You're listening to episode 146, a grab bag. And if you don't already know, the show is sponsored by Oak and Crow Coffee. If you head on over to oakandcrow.com, you can pick up a bag of We Just Love Coffee blend, and $2 from every purchase of that blend goes to the Children's Miracle Network. Also, don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Share us on social media and get the name out there. We love to have new listeners and new takes on the things that we BS about in the news. We also have a Discord community, Chat After Dark, as it's been formally named by Rick. And if people want to join the Discord community, how can they do that, Shalene?
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. You can join our Discord by clicking the link here on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/ we just love games. That link is live whether or not the show is. So anytime, visit twitch.tv/ we just love games and click that Discord link.
Yeah, the Discord has been lively. Plant Stack has been really busy as people are
Yes.
eagerly getting into the spring spirit. My Christmas cactus has actually bloomed again, um, which is a little bit unusual for this time of year, but maybe it like doubles as an Easter cactus.
Mm.
I don't know.
Maybe it's confused. I mean,
Also, welcome back to Sully in the chat, who is back after his vacation, who is posting pictures in our Discord community. If you haven't seen, check them out. Looks like he was having a great time in the Virgin Islands, I think.
I don't know. It was somewhere beautiful.
I think it
We're
was the
just
Virgin Islands.
we're really
Yeah.
happy that he got to go on that beautiful vacation.
Yes, we're so happy for you.
Not jealous at all.
No.
Just we're not bitter.
Yeah,
That's
it's fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, we do have some news to talk about tonight. We're also going to talk about the game stocks and what the community has been playing. We have a stack of mail and screenshots to get through as well. And as always, we will cap things off very nicely with our gameplay for the last few weeks, actually, to catch up. So let's hop right into it with this just in. Take it away, Shalene.
as always, shout out to Joseph Tao. We appreciate your help putting together the news. Our first article is about Bowser. Of course, we are not talking about the Mario movie just yet. We are talking about Gary Bowser, who was a hacker, is a hacker. I assume he is still a hacker. We reported on this story initially a few months ago. Gary Bowser is part of a hacking group, and he created some shady ways to play illegally play games on the Switch and the 3DS, and he was arrested and he was sentenced in February of 2022 to 40 months in prison for his part in this hacking expedition.
Okay.
But he was released from federal prison in March early. So now all he has left is the fines to deal with. And that's 14.5 million in damages. He has already paid off $175 of this expense. So Mr. Bowser is right on his way. But after he is released from prison, this man is going to be having his wages garnished by 25 to 30% of his income. So
well, that's what you get. That's what you get.
That's a lot. It's a lot. He is 53 years old, and this likely means that he will never clear this debt. He will be paying Nintendo for the rest of his life.
I mean,
And,
that was probably the settlement that his lawyer got him into because it was that or claim bankruptcy, right?
I mean, I don't know. Taxes are rough, but imagine on top of that losing 25 to 30% to garnishments. That's
like like how much is that over his lifetime? I mean, he's 53 now. You know, it's millions of dollars.
It's so much. It's so much. It's so much.
Yeah.
I just wow.
Also, VGC, you really need to get a handle on your website with these ads. Holy.
It was a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we are talking about movie Bowser as well.
I just kind of snuck that one in there.
So of course, the Mario movie, Bowser was portrayed by Jack Black, and his performance was probably one of the best parts of the movie.
And you've seen it, right?
I have seen the movie. I was going to talk about that during our gameplay. No spoilers. No spoilers. But at this point, you've been living under a rock if you didn't know that Jack Black sings in this movie.
Quite right.
And it is a Jack Black original song, and it's actually eligible to be nominated for an Oscar. So I hope that it is,
Oh
because
God, that'd be so great.
that would be amazing.
Okay,
It's
tell
just
us
really
about the tell
funny.
us about this song.
It is a love song to Peach. It is called Peaches, and that is also the lyrics. Peaches.
So this is actually in the movie, or is this
It's
like
in the movie.
it's
Yeah, no, it is
supplemental?
part of the movie.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
yeah, it's amazing. It's so good. You remember a few years ago when Super Mario Odyssey came out, and I bought that Bowser in his wedding outfit um amiibo, and I was
Yes.
really excited about it. And then you found me the matching Peach in her wedding dress amiibo.
Uh-huh.
Those outfits are worn in the film.
Oh,
So
that's so good.
wedding suit Bowser is everything. And I just so good. So good. Loved it. And Jack Black seemed to really embrace the whole Bowser thing. He loved it. He was
Oh
living his
yeah,
best life.
absolutely. I love that he brings his whole self to
Mm-hmm.
the video, to the music video. I've only
Mm-hmm.
seen the music video. I haven't seen the movie, but there's a certain Jack Blackness about it, that I
Yes.
love. You see some of that, like it brings you back to School of Rock and like
Mm-hmm.
um, Tenacious D, and yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. He's one of my favorites. I really do love Jack Black. Archin in chat says that the song reminds him of the Tenacious D song Lee. So
Yes, that's what I was thinking as well.
mm-hmm.
Gosh, I need to watch Tenacious D again.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, that's probably why you're still cute and innocent.
Oh.
Oh, what was that?
You okay? Do you have
I
ghosts?
think something fell over in my house.
Are you sure it's not ghosts?
Um, I'm just gonna go take a look. You carry on with the news.
Okay. So our next article is a bit newsier than usual. This one is about a leak of classified military documents that occurred recently. And the reason that we are reporting about this on GameStack is because these classified US military documents were leaked on a Minecraft Discord server. They were posted for about a month before anybody noticed. It was information on Russian casualties and weapon systems available to Ukraine, and it was there in a Minecraft Discord server for a month. Part of these documents were posted to 4chan, and that was when people really started to notice. And the person who posted them deleted their Twitter and Discord accounts shortly thereafter. It
This
was
this
so
was wild,
wild.
by the way. I remember reading about
Mm-hmm.
this last week.
Yes. I just, what makes you think that it's a good idea to post government secrets on Discord? I just, no one do this on our Discord, okay?
Yeah, please. You'll totally obliterate the entire.
Leaking government secrets is forbidden on our Discord, and also photos of Crocs, people wearing Crocs. That's those are the unforgivable sins that you can commit on our Discord server. So those will result in an insta ban. Um, it's just freaked me out. I just there's really I don't have much else to say about this. It blew my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So
Yeah, I don't even know. Like it's just dumb.
why would you do that?
Like the guy was 21. He's already ruined his life just by making a stupid choice to try to like
Yeah,
stroke his own ego.
he was just trying to impress his friends in the Discord server. It's what it seemed like to me. And now
Yeah.
he's probably going to go to jail.
Play
So
stupid games, you win stupid prizes, people.
mhm,
Yeah, dumb.
yeah. Speaking of stupid, Redfall is going to be launching at 30 FPS with performance mode coming at a later date.
Huh?
Redfall will be launching with graphics mode, but not performance mode.
That's silly. Why?
It's very silly. Why? Because the game's not freaking done yet. In addition to the fact that the game will even require an online connection in single player mode, I just this is so silly to me. If the game's not done, why wouldn't they finish it first before they release it?
This is Bethesda, isn't it?
This is Bethesda. Well, it's
Well, and there's
Bethesda
your
as a
answer.
publisher. It's an arcane game. I just this feels incredibly stupid to me that it's only going to be supporting 30 FPS, and that the fact that they are planning to add in performance mode means that they were planning for that all along. They just hadn't finished it yet, and now they're just going to launch it like that. That's so dumb. Why won't they finish their game?
I mean, it
I
does look good, and my computer can probably only run it at 30
I
FPS.
know, but like I will always choose performance mode over graphics quality. Always, I will always choose performance mode, and I think most people who care feel the same way. I just it's
Yeah.
why
See,
did I only choose news that made me feel speechless? Just that was a bad
yeah.
choice for podcast. All the news is rendering me speechless.
We should have moved Jack Black to the end.
We love Jack Black.
I see a lot of undertones of Fallout in this trailer for Redfall. Like they had the flame
Mm-hmm.
throwing gun gate things, and
Mm-hmm.
then like the broken road. I'm like, that's pretty. I'm pretty sure that's like in. Yeah. I wonder if
Yeah,
they use
it's
content from Fallout 76 in this.
I doubt that. I doubt that very
It
strongly.
looks good though.
I want Redfall to be good. I
It looks
mean,
good.
I
Like
love
I'd
the games that
probably play
Arcane has made
this.
in the past.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would be a good time for people who enjoy like Left 4 Dead. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this would be fun for us to all play
Scary
together.
vampires. Okay. Ah, look at that gun that like singes them.
That was
Um,
fun.
for some reason this is giving me what's that game we played together in that haunted castle?
Haunted
Spooky
Castle.
Castle, Precious Amber.
Oh, what was the name of that game?
The
The
Council.
one with George Washington, the
The
Council.
Council.
Yeah.
This is giving me council vibes. I don't know why.
I don't see it at all. I don't see that one
Maybe it could
bit.
just be the setting. It's probably
Maybe.
just the setting. Well, that's interesting. What else? What else have you got on the news docket?
Let's see. What's next? Um, well, I'm so frustrated with gaming sometimes that I would just like to sit down and watch a movie. And sometimes those movies are game related movies, like the Mario movie. We went out and saw it. It was a great time. And looks like I will have to wait for 2025 to see the Minecraft movie. Uh, did you know there was going to be a Minecraft movie? A live
I'm
action
actually
Minecraft
kind of
movie?
surprised that there isn't already a Minecraft movie.
A live action Minecraft movie. And it will be starring Jason Momoa.
Really?
Yes. And for me, that really fits because I believe that Jason Momoa could punch a tree to death. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that fits. It will be directed by Jared Hess, who directed Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre is possibly my favorite film of all time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So feeling good about that. The existence of this movie was confirmed in
Oh, this is not.
2014,
I'm
and it has
sorry.
been repeatedly delayed. And yeah, apparently it will be starring Jason Momoa. I just think that's wild. Minecraft movie.
Um,
Cal Drogo in the Minecraft movie.
Cal Drogo. I want Jack Black to be in it.
Maybe he will be.
Like, I think that they've raised the bar so high that nothing else will do. Jack Black now has to be in all of my favorite video game rendition movies. He needs to be in Red Dead Redemption. He needs to be in Fallout 76.
Jack Black would fit
He
so
needs to
well
make
in
a
a Red
guest.
Dead
He
Redemption
needs to make
movie.
a guest appearance in Last of Us. It has to happen now.
Okay. What kind of character do you think Jason Momoa will be in Minecraft? Is he going to be like Minecraft Steve?
I have no idea because I didn't really think that Minecraft even had a storyline.
It doesn't. It doesn't. The story is punch tree, get wood, build stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the story.
Maybe
You
he'll
make
be
your
like
own
one of the
story.
zombies. Maybe he'll be like a zombie.
I don't know. He would be a very scary zombie.
What do they sound like again?
That was pretty close, actually. Yeah, that was. Or he could be a creeper. I don't know. I just I keep being speechless, and that's not great for a podcast, but how am I supposed to react to Jason Momoa being in a Minecraft movie? I mean, I'm gonna watch it because Jason Momoa.
Jason
but
Momoa
really-
in Red Dead would be amazing. Suliore in the chat says, I agree.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we
that would
want a
be
Red
good.
Dead. We want a Red Dead movie. Actually, Jack Black himself even said that there should be a Red Dead movie.
Yes.
So I would like to see Red Dead Redemption in 2024, please. Thank you.
Let's do it. I
Mhm.
think that would be great. We've talked a lot in the past about accessibility features in video games. It's a very, very important thing. And this is a new aspect of accessibility that I've never seen. Horizon Forbidden West has added an accessibility mode for people who have a phobia of deep water, which I guess is called thalassophobia. I'm sure I've mispronounced that, but that is an intense fear of deep bodies of water like the ocean. And the accessibility feature is meant to ease those symptoms by improving the visibility underwater and allowing you to breathe indefinitely, regardless of story progression. And that mode is being added to the game alongside some other accessibility features, including enlarging the subtitles, auto pickup, color blindness settings, an auto camera, and navigation assist in focus mode. So I thought that was really, really interesting.
Have you played
I'd
Horizon Forbidden West? Have you played it
I
at all?
haven't. I've played probably about 30 hours of Zero Dawn.
Same.
That was very little of the actual main story. Most of that was just like running around shooting arrows at dinosaurs. But I have not tried Forbidden West yet.
Forbidden West looks pretty good. I'm still making my way through Horizon Zero Dawn, and I did get to a point in the main storyline where I was like, this is dumb. And then I turned it off and I never went back to it. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go back into that game with a different mindset, but I think some time has to lapse.
It's a brilliant game.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's it. That's all I had for the news. Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and swimming underwater.
And some lawsuits. Okay. Jail time. Woo.
Let's move right along.
Okay, let's talk about the stocks. So, these prices are as of close today, and this is in comparison to our last episode of GameStack podcast 2 weeks ago. Sony closed out at $92.05, up $1.40. Microsoft down $2.54, closing out at $285.76. And Nintendo up 65 cents, closing out at $10.34. Take-Two up $5.69, out at $124.99. And Activision is down 6 cents at $85.53. Ubisoft down $1.22 at $25.37. EA up $8.66, closing out at $129.11. And Tencent down $4.79, closing out at $44.11. So the stocks in the last couple weeks have kind of been all over the place. Microsoft's still holding out in the 280s. Nothing really new to report. No acquisitions and mergers that are really worth noting that has fluctuated the stock market too much. But Nintendo actually is really the stock that I was interested in seeing what happens because of the Mario
Mm-hmm.
movie. But yeah, let's open up some mail.
You've got mail.
What have you got on the stack, Shalene?
There's no mail today.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about screenshots and stories. We're just blowing right through this show tonight. Now I have the screenshots and stories here somewhere. Let me just pull these up. There they are. This first shot, and if you'll help me explaining,
Okay,
Taz.
I believe this is going to be the further adventures of the SS GameStack.
Yes, it is.
We've got the ship flying above a desert-like planet. It's a very yellowish beige type planet.
This is Mars, Shalene.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay,
Taz
so it's
says
a desert planet.
the SS GameStack has made it to high Mars orbit and prepares to descend to the surface.
Lovely.
And then also includes this image here. Says, on final approach and preparing to make a challenging landing, give all her extra weight of supplies brought along for the journey and supplies pirated from the space pirates and other hostiles. And so there's an image here of it coming down and landing.
Can I just say,
here's another
get
image.
your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars. I need to watch Total Recall. It's so good. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, so this image is of the SS GameStack coming in with a shootout. And then we've got 2 other images here. This one, the SS GameStack now safely on the surface, and construction of the new outpost has begun. And the location is also in a good position to pick up signals from the moon outpost. And here you see the special laser tool building the outpost and a little rover. It's cute.
It's great.
Did I tell you about the Mars documentary, the Mars Curiosity rover?
You did, yeah.
This
you
is
were telling me
it's
about
reminding me of that. It's so good. Okay, what else do we have? We have this image, which is from this is definitely out of order.
That is a very sassy looking cat.
This is Moxie86. And they say, been playing some Hi-Fi Rush this weekend. A really fun game, though I don't currently love the protagonist. Hoping he gets less annoying. Fun story and great looking game with good music. And this is an image of a sassy cat with glowy paws and tail, and I love it.
Adorable.
And it looks like it's talking to its human or a human in some sort of annoying tone. And then this interesting image of this weird snail-like creature. Suspiciously glaring at a music note. I'm not quite sure.
So cute.
Yes, I like it. What else do we have for images? We've got this one.
Okay, what on earth is this?
This is Deep Rock. This is Deep Rock Galactic. This is Frankie. She says, hubby and I have been having a lot of fun in DRG, except when I nearly kill him with explosives or drill tunnels that are substandard. She says, we killed a golden detonator bug thing and then spent a good 20 minutes digging out all the gold. We are rich. And then we danced.
Yay.
So this like cavern area here, and you can see the leftover gold on the top.
Right.
And he's like shooting up a tether to get to the gold. It's actually huge. When you kill these gold detonators, you're digging gold for like 20 or 30 minutes. It's so fun.
Wow.
Yeah. And then also she posted, I've got another image of it in here somewhere. Here it is. Easter. It's Easter.
Look at the giant bunny.
It's
and
Easter in DRG. There's eggs everywhere and flowers and this. Look at this carrot wrapped in a bow. Does it get any better than that? And these little like paper cutouts of rabbit heads and like there's just stuff all over, little chickadees. Lloyd's got a little Easter egg on his head as a hat.
That's real festive.
This is Lloyd, by the way, the bartender. Yeah.
Big fan.
Big fan of Lloyd. I have to jump back, though, because there are some additional pictures here. So we also have this image from Alex. She said, my dad and Zephyr and I are playing Halo Infinite, and dad got an enemy's head stuck in the ceiling.
That is
LMFAO.
wonderful.
And it's like this, literally just a body hanging
that's
out
a
of
brute.
out of the ceiling. Look at his chubby feet.
Just dangling from the ceiling there.
Love
That's
it.
great. Is Infinite any good? Tell us, Alex. I want to know if it's good. I haven't played it yet because I'm bitter.
2 final and additional images from Taz on Mars. He says the sun is rising on a new day on Mars as construction continues, both of the new outpost station as well as the underground facilities. Shown in the other photo is the new miner ship dock
So
for
this
the
thing on the
SS
right,
GameStack.
is that some kind of wind power, like some kind of wind turbine?
I assume so. I assume so, yes.
That's pretty cool.
And then we have this fun image from Tachi Sunshine, who says, just spending time in the valley with Mirabelle. Did not expect to enjoy this game as much as I do. And is this part of Disney?
Yes, this is that
This is the
what's that
Disney
called? The Disney game? The new Disney game? Dreamlight Valley?
Dreamlight
I think it's
Valley.
called Dreamlight Valley. And yeah, she's hanging out with Mirabelle from Encanto, and she's wearing some very cute Mickey ears. They are like bejeweled Mickey ears. So cute.
Yes, I love it.
I feel like I would really enjoy this game.
And then also on the other side of the coin, we have Diablo 3.
That looks much more sinister. Oh
Yes.
my.
This is not Dreamlight. This is a necromancer butterfly in
I was
Diablo
gonna
3.
say, wait a minute. Does that goat man have butterfly wings? Yes, he does.
uh, and we also have this lovely image, which I'm not sure if you can
Okay, so we've
identify.
got a black and white image with some little square trees, some little square bales of hay, a really cute little cow, and some kind of character who has a camera.
So this image comes to us from Frankie, and she says, I was a beneficiary of RTZ13's Christmas benevolence. Thank you, she says. And I started playing Tome, which
That's
he
cute.
gifted her. It's
If
really
you would
chill and cute and super fun, and she's petting a cow in this image, which is
If
what you
you
would
would
say.
also like to receive some of RTZ's beneficence, you can visit the GameStack Marketplace channel on our Discord and visit the pinned messages. And we've got a big list there of codes for games that RTZ would very much like to give away to like-minded gamers. So
Yeah.
just throwing that out there.
And then the final one is the DRG. So,
Lovely.
yeah. So how can people? You just said that, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually.
How can people share screenshots and
If you would
stories?
like to share screenshots and stories for us to chat about on the show, you can do that by also visiting our Discord server. There is a channel there called Screenshots and Stories. Post your screenshots there. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us a little bit about the game you're playing. And we would love to share that with our community. This is one of my favorite segments of the show. So
It's
please keep
so
them
good.
coming.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Shalene. What have you been playing?
Ooh, I go first today?
Of course.
Okay, give me a second.
Beauty Before Age.
Okay, I think that means I go last on the grandma of We Just Love Games. So,
The
um,
WJLGG.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like a solid 4 or 5 years older than you and Rick. Um, I am done with the Fallout scoreboard for Fallout 76. And by that, I don't want to be deceptive. I have not completed the scoreboard. I'm just done with it.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm done.
Because I was like, wait a
I'm
minute. That's like a lot of work.
I'm at rank 85-ish, I believe. Steven, do you know if that's about right? About what rank am I at on scoreboard? 87. 87. I'm at rank 87 and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired of the homework and the grind. And I'm done with the scoreboard for now.
Okay.
But I do have some Fallout commentary that I wanted to share. They added some quality of life updates to Fallout 76 that we have been wanting for a very, very long time, including the ability to type in numbers when you are setting prices at the vending machine, when you
Right.
are crafting stuff, when you're selling stuff. Instead of just having to scroll forever, you can type in a number, and that's it's about darn time. It's about time, Bethesda. It's about time. What were you doing all these years, Todd? What were you doing? Part
Because
of my game.
it was built for a controller.
Well, I guess, yeah, I guess.
It was always built for console first.
Sulior says score retirement. Yes, it is not scorecation. I didn't earn a scorecation, but I have demanded score retirement.
Well, when you peak, you got to go out on top, right? Yeah.
Yes, and I do have a ton of atoms, so I can buy the rest of the ranks if I want to. Um, so Arjun and I went to see the Mario movie. We went actually 2 weeks ago. We were planning to have a fresh review for you guys 2 weeks ago, but then plans changed and we weren't able to do that. But the Mario movie was absolutely charming, and we both loved it, and highly recommend that you go see it. If you have kids, it's a great movie to take kids to. If you don't have kids, but you're someone who has been heavily invested in the Mario franchise over the years, then there is plenty to love for you as
I,
well.
you know, I was thinking about this and I was like, the audience in the theater for this movie has got to be the most eclectic scene of people. Like, it's probably like fully grown adults, acting like children, fully grown adults sitting there by themselves,
Yes.
children acting like children, parents of children with children acting like children.
It was really funny because they've done a very fantastic job with the audio, both in terms of the music and audio cues and that kind of thing from across the Mario franchise, across the Mario extended universe. And the whole time this movie was playing, I was like poking Archon. Hey, look, did you catch that? Did you? Oh, they did the thing. Did you see? They did the thing.
And I could just see him. I could just see him.
Yes. And at one point, they play the DK rap from DK64, and I
Yes.
lost my damn mind. I DK64 is kind of largely critically reviled, as not the best Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
I loved that game, you guys. I've played hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of DK64. I loved that game. I played it so much, and they started playing that song, and I just freaked out. I just freaked out.
I
And
love
there are
it.
so many little Mario Easter eggs from different games, and it was delightful. Highly recommend. It was a joy. Jack Black as Bowser, marvelous. Just it was very good. It was very good. And I really appreciated that Peach in the movie was a character with agency. She wasn't just a princess in another castle.
Okay.
So
What
she was
about, was
definitely
it
a good
Chris
character.
Pratt?
Yes, yeah,
Chris
Chris
Pratt?
Pratt as Mario. It wasn't terrible. Um,
We were all like, I remember when this was announced and we
yeah,
were
it
all like,
was it sure was Chris Pratt. Sure was Chris Pratt as Mario. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Um, there,
not great, not terrible.
yeah, it was sure Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. I don't want to say too much because I feel like it's still too soon to be
Hmm.
talking about any kind of spoilers.
Agree.
Um, but on the subject of movies that are past the statute of limitation for spoilers, um, we had another little movie night one weekend and watched the Uncharted movie. Um, and the Uncharted movie, of course, stars Tom Holland as Drake and Marky Mark as Sully. What's his name? Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and that sure was a movie called Uncharted. It was a fun action movie. Um, it was only tangentially related to the Uncharted series. It,
Oh,
it
okay.
yeah. there were some similar scenes. There were characters with the same names, but I never felt like I was watching an Uncharted movie, really, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it was, um, yeah. The best scene was the cameo from the voice actor for Nathan Drake. That was my favorite part.
Ooh.
But that was
Well.
that sure was a movie called Uncharted. Um, I'm still playing Witchcrafty, that little 2D Metroidvania platformer.
Mm-hmm.
That game is hard, man. It's very challenging, and I get
Really?
very frustrated. Yeah, I don't make a ton of progress at a time because I get really mad and then I rage quit. Um, and the last time I died like 6 times in the same spot, and I was just so annoyed, and I threw my controller down, and Archon's like, well, can I play a little bit? I'm like, sure, of course you can. And he plays, way forward, makes all this progress, refuses to save because I didn't make that progress. On the one hand, I understand, but on
Very
the other
thoughtful of
hand,
him, but
grr.
also yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Sully in chat says that he liked the Uncharted movie, and that's fine. It was not a bad movie. I enjoyed my time watching the movie. I just didn't. I'm very attached to the Uncharted series, and I was underwhelmed. Um, in the past, I believe I have talked about the Lifeline series of games. These are a mobile game series, and they are a text adventure. And you progress the story based on choosing responses. It's dialogue, and a story is told. And most of these stories are about an astronaut named Taylor. And Lifeline Beside You in Time is the latest, the most recent entry. And I was pretty excited to pick it up and start playing. And I started, and I immediately got Taylor killed. Like within 5 minutes of playing this game, I got Taylor killed. So I put that down and was sad. I'll go back to it eventually, but it was really disheartening to fail that fast.
Okay.
But I do recommend the Lifeline series if you haven't played them. If you'd like a new mobile game to pick up, um, there are like half a dozen of these Lifeline games, and they're all very good.
Mm.
Plants vs Zombies is another mobile game you may have heard of.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you explain yourself.
Okay. So before we went to see the Mario movie, Archie and I went out for burgers, and we went to this restaurant for burgers. It was just like a chain restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and we're waiting for our burger, and it's taking a really long time for the food to come out. And there's this little tablet on the table, and the tablet is like how you order an appetizer and
Right.
how you pay the bill.
Yep.
But also on the tablet is a section with games. So
And
we
you're like,
started playing Plants vs. Zombies because we're us.
yes.
And we made it through so many levels of Plants vs. Zombies before they finally served us. It took so long to get our food. Like, we're never going back there. And but it did reignite our love for Plants vs. Zombies. So Arjun has been playing it a ton.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's on like his third playthrough.
Hooked.
His second playthrough. I stand corrected. And we were joking about starting a new restaurant review channel where
Oh
the
my
judgment
gosh.
metric is based on how far you can get into Plants vs. Zombies before you get fed. But yeah, Plants vs. Zombies really holds up. Still very fun, very cute, and that's what I've been playing.
Oh, that's so good. Um, well, I have not been playing as many games as you, but I have been tending to my farm in Farm Simulator 22.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you know, I told you about this on the last episode, but we've got seasons, so we're now in the dead of winter, and it's terrible, just like it is in real life. um, but yeah, I grew canola and I grew sunflower this
Right.
summer, and the sunflowers are just so happy, and they actually like turn with the sun. So it's
Oh,
really cute. Uh, and we have this mod on the server that allows you to enable a straw swath from the sunflowers, which is odd because in real life you'd never be able to get straw from sunflowers.
right.
Um, but I was like, oh, this is going to be really great. I'm going to get lots of straw bales. I can sell the bales. The swaths from these sunflowers are like mountains in the field. Like they're so big, you
Mm-hmm.
have to go over the tractor over them twice with the tractor. It was just like way unmanageable. So, so that's been fun. Been feeding my chickens, selling honey, selling vegetables, and all kinds of things. Mowing grass like nobody's business. But now it's winter and we're kind of waiting. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we've got 3 days a month. And then, everybody kind of just does their thing. And then, like, we message each other, hey, can we skip forward a day or can we go to the next month or whatever? Is everybody done?
Yeah,
So it's kind of nice.
that sounds fun.
Yeah. Raven's got a little pub down on the corner off the highway by his place and a beer production plant. And so. Yeah, it's a good time. I've also hopped into ATS because the new 1.47 update is now officially out, which is great. This adds a lot of quality of life updates, some more realism and things like that. But that's pretty much all I've been playing. I played a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic last weekend or the weekend before. I can't quite remember. With Jess and Hobbit.
Yeah.
But Hobbit's Deep Rock game is like bugged out. Whenever we do this industrial espionage level,
Right.
as soon as we trigger the main boss, her game crashes.
Mm.
And because it's the industrial espionage level, you can't get back in. You can
Oh,
get back in on any other type of thing,
but not that
but
one.
not that one. So it sucks. So we know that we can't do that with her.
Lame.
And yeah, so but that's pretty much it. I This weekend I have some things to do. I'm probably gonna hop into Farm Sim now that it's January. I gotta sell all that straw. I've got like $200,000 in straw just like
That's so
sitting,
much straw.
and it's just everywhere and I don't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I might play some DRG tonight with Jess. I'm not sure if she's available. Definitely gonna play some ATS. Yes.
Sounds like
Wake
a
up,
good
make a
time.
coffee, start the truck up, get it warm. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've played. I've been doing a lot of reading and stuff. I've got a few
Mm-hmm.
reviews and manuscripts that I have to write for my research. So I've been really sort of nose to the grindstone in papers.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of recreational reading. And I have a lot more of that to do now that we went to the bookstore.
Yeah, now that
So
you have stacks and stacks of books.
yes.
Yeah.
Hashtag book stack.
Book stack. You should line them all up and then take a top down
Oh,
picture
I
and
think I
post
will. That sounds fun.
post it.
Post it in the book stack channel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun idea.
Ah, excellent. Well, I
Good
think that's
times.
pretty much a show.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like what you hear, join us next week for another fantastic episode of GameStack Podcast. Our show is sponsored by Oak and Crow Coffee. If you head on over to oakandcrow.com, you can pick up a bag of We Just Love Coffee blend, and $2 from every purchase of that blend goes to the Children's Miracle Network. You can email us at info@wejustlovegames.com or post in the mail stack channel in our Discord. We're also on social media at We Just Love Games, Shalene at Shalene L, myself at Vendertron N. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/We Just Love Games, facebook.com/groups/We Just Love Games. And as I mentioned, join us in the Discord. If you scroll right down below here on the Twitch page, if you're listening live, you can connect into the chat after dark. We're also on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Please like, subscribe, and review, and we will shout you out. Thank you all for listening and for joining us in this best little corner of the internet once again. Shalene, have you got a last word?
Get your ass to Mars.